Hello everyone, and welcome back to another interesting video. Today, we'll discuss most asked Python interview questions that frequently asked in any interviews related to object-oriented programming. Along with each question, we'll provide examples of the questions. So, whether you're preparing for an upcoming interview or just looking to sharpen your skills, this video is absolutely for you. So if you are ready, let's start today's video. Question 1. What is a class in Python? Explain with an example. Answer. In Python, a class is a blueprint for creating objects. It defines attributes or variables and methods or functions that objects created from the class will possess. Classes serve as a way to model real-world entities and encapsulate their properties and behaviors into a reusable structure. Here is the example how you can create class with attributes and methods in Python. In this example, we defined a person class with attributes, name and age, and a method, say_hello. We then created two instances of the person class, person1 and person2, with distinct attribute values. These objects can access their attributes and methods, allowing us to interact with them in a structured and organized manner. Classes are a fundamental concept in object-oriented programming, enabling code organization, reusability, and abstraction. Question 2. What is an object in Python? Explain with an example. Answer. In Python, an object is a specific instance of a class. Objects are created based on the blueprint defined by a class and represent real-world entities or concepts. Each object of a class has its own set of attributes or variables and can perform actions using methods or functions defined within the class. Here is an example how you can create an object of a class in Python. In this example, we define a class called person with attributes name and age, as well as a method greet. We then create two objects, person1 and person2, based on this class. Each object has its own set of attributes with different values, and they can invoke the greet method to perform actions unique to each instance. Objects allow us to work with data and behaviors in an organized and modular way. Question 3. What is the __init___ method in Python classes? Explain with example. Answer. In Python, the __init___ method is a special method, also known as the constructor, used in classes to initialize the attributes or variables of objects when they are created. This method is automatically called when you create a new object from a class, and it allows you to set initial values for the object's attributes. This is an example of how you can use __init___ methods in Python. In this example, we define a class called person with an __init___ method that takes two parameters, name and age. When we create objects, person1 and person2, of this class, we provide values for these parameters during object creation. The __init___ method then assigns these values to the object's attributes, self.name and self.age, for each instance. The __init___ method is essential for ensuring that newly created objects have their attributes initialized with meaningful values, making it easier to work with them throughout the life of the object. If you will run this Python file, you will see the same output as you're seeing on the screen. Question 4. What is the self parameter in Python methods? Explain with example. Answer. In Python methods, the self parameter is a convention used to refer to the instance of the class itself. It is the first parameter in instance methods and serves as a reference to the object that the method is called on. By using self, you can access and manipulate the object's attributes and methods within the class. In this example, the self parameter is used within the underscore init underscore method to set the attributes self.name and self.age for the object. Later, in the greet method, self is used to access these attributes to construct a personalized greeting message. When you create an object, person1, and call its greet method, self automatically refers to that specific instance of the class, allowing you to work with its unique data and behavior. The self parameter is a crucial component of object-oriented programming in Python, ensuring that methods can interact with instance-specific attributes and methods. If you will run this Python file, you will see the same output as you're seeing on the screen. Question 5. How do you access class attributes and methods? Explain with example. Answer. In Python, you can access class attributes and methods using the dot notation, where you specify the class name or an instance of the class, followed by a dot and the attribute or method name. The choice between using the class name or an instance depends on whether the attribute or method is associated with the class itself, class level, or a specific instance, instance level. In this example, we have a class called circle with a class attribute pi, an instance attribute self.radius, and an instance method area. Here's how we access them. 1. Accessing class attribute pi. We use the class name circle followed by a dot to access the class attribute. Class attributes are shared among all instances and are accessed using the class name. 2. Accessing instance attribute radius. We use an instance of the class, circle1 in this case, followed by a dot to access instance attributes. Instance attributes are unique to each object and are accessed using the object or instance itself. 3. Calling instance method area. We use an instance of the class, circle1, followed by a dot and the method name to call an instance method. Instance methods operate on the specific instance's data. By using the dot notation, you can interact with class attributes and methods, whether they are shared among all instances, class level, or specific to individual objects, instance level. If you will run this Python file, you will see the same output as you're seeing on the screen. Question 6. Can you have multiple objects of the same class with different attribute values? Answer. Yes, you can create multiple objects, instances, of the same class, and each object can have different attribute values. Each instance is independent and maintains its own state, allowing you to represent diverse data. In this example, we define a class called person with attributes name and age, as well as a method greet. We then create two objects, person1 and person2, based on this class. Each object has its own set of attributes with different values, and they can invoke the greet method to perform actions unique to each instance. Objects allow us to work with data and behaviors in an organized and modular way. Question 7. What is encapsulation in Python? Answer. Encapsulation is a fundamental concept in object-oriented programming that involves bundling the data, attributes, and methods, functions, that operate on that data within a single unit, the class. It provides data hiding and abstraction, preventing direct access to internal details of an object. Question 8. How can you create a private variable in Python? Answer. You can create a private variable in Python by prefixing its name with a double underscore. This naming convention makes it difficult to access the variable directly from outside the class, enforcing encapsulation. Question 9. What is inheritance in Python? Answer. Inheritance is a mechanism in object-oriented programming that allows a new class, child or derived class, to inherit attributes and methods from an existing class, parent or base class. It promotes code reuse and the creation of hierarchical relationships between classes. Question 10. How do you define a child class that inherits from a parent class? Answer. To define a child class that inherits from a parent class in Python, you specify the parent class in parentheses after the child class name in the class definition. The child class inherits attributes and methods from the parent class, which it can extend or override as needed to customize its behavior. That's all for this video. We will discuss more Python interview questions and answers in upcoming videos with practical examples. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, please let us know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up for more content, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep exploring and keep coding. Thanks for watching, and happy coding.